Welcome back, everybody. You know, this is Sunrise at 6:28 in the morning. We've got Staff Sergeant Vincent Deola on board here this morning. What I like to do is once a month bring in somebody from the Columbus Air Force Base to talk a little bit about what's going on. After all, we're big supporters of the Air Force Base here at WCBI, and you've got so much going on out there, and there are so many stories that we reach out and we pull somebody, and Stephanie Engler always helps us out with this process. I want to thank you so much for your service. I want to also thank you for returning. You just got back to the States from Guam. Tell us a little bit about your service in Guam. What was your job there, Sarge?
Over there I worked in the 644 Combat Comm, which is more or less a mobility comm unit, to where even though the name is Combat Comm, we did more humanitarian assistance than anything. So, for example, when the Philippines got hit by a horrible storm, we provided all the communication support along with all of our other joint agencies. When Fukushima in Japan happened, we were there as the initial comm relief since they lost all their comms due to what happened over there too.
So you do a lot of good work on behalf of the United States.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about Guam, and then I want to bring you home here to Columbus. But tell us a little bit about Guam. I'm curious.
Guam's very similar to Hawaii, except for it seems to be a little bit hotter because you're closer to the equator.
Okay.
But great place to go scuba diving, hiking, and all those other sorts of activities, mountain biking. Every weekend there's a 5K there, so it's a great place to stay in shape.
The Air Force Base is the economic driver, one of the big ones here in the Golden Triangle. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do out at the Air Force Base here in Columbus.
Well, pretty much I provide everything from the actual satellite all the way up to the phone and computer itself. I drive the backbone of all communications, along with helping out some of our local agencies in the same process.
Have you got a family?
Yes, sir. I got one wife, beautiful wife, Jordan Deola.
Just you've got one wife.
Just one wife and one daughter. I plan to keep it that way.
And a daughter. And what's your wife's name?
Jordan Deola.
Jordan Deola. Nice to have her here as well. Is she doing okay in Columbus?
She works at Books a Million. She loves it so far. We're enjoying the weather.
Well, Sarge, thank you so much for your service. Anything that you want to say to the folks here in Columbus?
Thank you for your hospitality. It's been great living here, and I enjoy the festivals. And
we hope to have you here on board for many years to come. 10 years in the service, right?
Correct.
Thank you so much for your service, and we'll see you again. Thanks so much, Sarge.
You have a nice day.
Time now for some weather, with Isaac.
Thanks, guys. Chilly outside. It's 43 in Columbus, 39 now in Starkville, 45 in Grenada, 36 in Oxford, 36 also in Corinth. That bus stop forecast for today, upper 30s for likely. Jackets will be needed area-wide, 62 by 3 o'clock when you step off that bus to kick